Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very refreshing, sparkling tropical juice drink, which includes things like mango, papaya, passion fruit, orange, and whatever was at the bottom of the vat when they made it. Either way, welcome back to Prison Architect. And previously, we got in another cell block, which I should probably make a bit more secure by, actually having the doors lock like they should. And we made some adaptations with these sultry doors and stepping stones. That's work in progress. We'll see how we get on with that one. But either way, we are progressing on quite nicely. In this episode, let's go ahead and pretty much finish off not the prison, but certainly this last remaining cell block, and then that means that we've got the all planned prisoners, and then obviously we need to look at all of the additional security. Not that we need it for this build, I don't think, in terms of, we've got high-risk inmates, we've got supermax, we've got a lot of the, we've got a lot of the inmates that you'd think would be causing the most trouble, but they just aren't. And that's not a complaint, just an observation. The point being that, we don't need, I think, a lot of these adaptations for the whole escape thing. Well, for the in-game escape, when I say in-game, for the normal mode here, escapes. Rather, the escapes in the escape mode, that's where a lot of these features that we are looking at, that's where they'll sort of come into play, really. Anyway, let's just finish off some of this sort of tiling here. The reason I'm doing this first is because when we come to put in the wall, if you haven't put the wall in, then it can become a bit of an issue because it starts to buy things that you just don't want to buy. Let's go ahead and put in those, and apparently there's a tunnel there. Oh, that's wrong. That was definitely wrong. Now it's in. Tunnel is there, apparently. Could be legitimate. Highly unlikely. Let's see if on the return pass we've got Lily the guard dog with Gary as the handler. See if they find that. They are not... Oh, I said not tired. Oh, okay. So this is the first time I think we've seen this. Or at least I can remember seeing this here. We have Stephen Codweller, who, got shot by L Money, the sniper, and they've put their hands straight up. Okay. That did not last long. All right. What's their traits? Is it going to be volatile? It is volatile. We can already see it is volatile, stoical, and fearless. Not that fearless. We haven't got free fire on. Putting on free fire which means that basically they can be shot fatally. With the bureaucracy set to non-lethal sniper, yes, new ammunition provides snipers with the ability to fully use their gun without fear of fatalities. Unless the free fire order has been given, the sniper shots can only ever cause prisoners to become unconscious. Doesn't mean that they can't shoot the prisoner unconscious and then simultaneously an armed guard blast through the wall. That can happen. Actually, speaking of armed guards, I did get a bigger armory and then proceeded not to actually hire the people that, we need to hire. So we'll get on with that one. A couple of additional pieces of flooring that I've forgotten. It's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. And the rest one is pretty much set. Let's go to walls and perimeter walls. And we're going to have all of these set like so. We've already went ahead and put in the corner pieces, so this isn't... much of a surprise here. And there you go, 17 grand just on that bit of perimeter wall. Wow. Okay. Quick build, custom, and cloning. And we're not going to clone that. We're going to be cloning the external bits first. So there is one section. There is the second section. And we won't be able to afford the third because, you know what? Apparently running track is really expensive. But it will go in there once we've got the money. Cash flow obviously has, well, it's still in positive numbers, but it will have gone down because of, me hiring a lot more guards. And also because of that, let's check out, programs, staff programs, guard taser. I don't think we need to run those. Well, actually we probably should have continued on the fire safety training. I don't know why I'm running fire safety because we really don't have... any way to suppress fires anywhere. We just don't have it. We don't have any... we don't have fire suppression on site. That's something that people have mentioned. Should I have fire suppression in this area. Now, yes is the answer. That would make it better. But fire in escape mode, you need to use a lighter. And there's no way for that to be brought in. So I'm not seeing a reason to prioritize fire suppression. I still might augment it later on. We'll see about that. But for now, it's not too much of a problem. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more sniper towers to place. Which means you need... Well, how many have we got total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, it is 8, so it's 16, which means we're going to need 20 snipers, probably minimum, on staff. Probably a little bit more than that. Staff say they're happy in their job. 13 have serious complaints. Staff are well paid. Let's have a look at needs. So yeah, it's pretty much as expected. Bit of a rest need there. Prefer rest in a private staff room with comfy sofas. We have all of that. Okay. Quick build, custom, cloning, click, deployment, supermax. It's this part that concerns me. Concerns me so. Let's have a look. It's another 60 grand basically, isn't it? 60 grand to get this done. 34 plus whatever the extra bits is. Prisoner reformed ward. Have we got a grading yet? 7 prisoners are being released. Just going to pause a second. Re-offending rate has dropped down from 42 to 41%. Still going to be a bit of an issue. There is Simon Hawkins here, who's fighting. Do I not have any deployment? I've got it set. They're just not here. Guard response. There's that dealt with. They just got tasered and then it's the end of that. Okay. Let's oh, do I have all the CCTV required? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. But I do have them in stock, maybe? I do. I just need the 1 for now. Because we need to wire up these 2. We can do the phone tap while we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And CCTV monitor. 1, 2. We haven't got any, like, not searchlights. It was PA system. I'm sure that suppresses inmates. I don't know if we need them. We shall see. Okay, well, quick build, custom, cloning. It is all set. That is good, which means let's get the loan. Big loan. And for the last time, at least what's planned, cloning. I'm going to turn off intake completely. Close it, because this is going to flip the designation from whatever it happens to be to open, to shared, staff, or what, it goes from staff only to shared, and we really don't want that on our hands at this stage because we've had a bit of issue with that in the past. 36 maximum security, and the capacity is 36. Similarly for Supermax, 24, and the level is 24. Good. Warden is having a calming effect on the prisoners. Prisoners are compliant. There's some serious complaints. We'll have a quick look at those. Probably a freedom need. Yeah, let's just see how that heads down. I can see it's been fulfilled. Yep, and that serious complaint is dropping. It's a critical need, but I don't think they can die from the lack of freedom. Some may disagree. Sleep, though, that can be fatal. How are we doing for training? Guard taser we can stop. 90% pass rate on that, which is good. Let's have a quick look through the prison programs. If we were theoretically able to complete some of these, what would we run? Well, parole is the obvious one. That's the most obvious. Running parole. getting prisoners through the facility. Spiritual guidance, we can probably do, but truth be told, it's not going to have much more of an effect than the prayer mats. I think it does offer, a sense of calm, so it will affect the inmates in a positive manner. Not the volatile ones, that's still going to be a problem. 3 strikes training and 3 strikes program, we've got a couple of people interested. Alcoholics group and pharmacological treatment to drug addiction we've got as well. I could probably run the pharmacological treatment to drug addiction if I started that. All rooms staff only. So if I was to place that to shared, let's try that again. Pharmacological treatment to drug addiction, yes. It's unscheduled because we don't have any work/free time in here. Do I want to run that? And I could probably run Alcoholics Group because it's a common room. I'm not going to run it for now, but I'd like to know your take on that one. Do you think it would be worth running? It would positively affect the prison, I think. Reoffending rate is dropped down again by another %. Yeah. I'll have a think about that one. So, workers are apparently dumping beds in the canal. Yeah, because of course. And obviously we've got the host of trucks that have now arrived. While we're waiting for that to be processed, let me go to patrols. I'm going to go for a dog handler and an armed guard. We've already got the other stuff going around, which is fine. So we've got a total of 3, 6, 9 armed guards. We have 14 on staff. That's acceptable. A couple more dog handlers. I think we would probably benefit from that. I'd say so. Yeah. Say we would. Long term, though, we've discussed this. I'm going to put in more sniper towers, more perimeter walls. All of this is going to be long grass, apart from near the end, where I may put another 2 sections of moat, or even a cliff edge. So if we go over to flooring and landscaping, you've got your water there, cliff edge, impassable areas around the prison or the island. If we were to have a cliff edge, yeah, we could definitely place it around. But where would the cliff edge go? Well, it would start basically here and go around. I don't think we'd need to have access to the edge. So like it would just run along here. And then, you've got the corner pieces as well. I've never really used it in anger, certainly recently. Maybe run a cliff edge around there. But we'll have to put the perimeter wall in first, and, well, do we need it? At this stage, no. Long term, I'm not even too sure long term, to be honest. These doors as well, these double staff doors. We've got lots of double staff doors, so if someone gets a key, it's easy for them just to run. But will it matter with all the snipers? Probably not. See how we get on, though. We've got Ian Piddock here, destroying things. And dog handler Riley, who's also struggling to get to them. I think we've just about got to... Yes, we've just about got to the level of purchasing everything. Maybe not. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go to intake, and we should only get one normal... one max second. We should get 12 super max, eventually. Not now, because we haven't finished building all of this. Let's get these doors locked open, like so. That's all fine. And patrols are working there as well. As soon as it comes to the morning, danger level just flies right up. Guess we have more armed guards in service, which is technically a bit of a downside thing. For these cell blocks, though, I'm fairly happy with them. What I'm not happy with is that the solitary doors don't automatically open up. The guard has to come along and open them, which is a bit of an issue. I guess we could. We could if necessary. change them up to standard cell doors and it would open. Or we can put in door servos. Oh, door servos will be a nightmare. We'd have to have a lot more door control systems for that. Which I don't think is going to happen. Connections wise, we've got CCTV monitor. Oh, they haven't even put the other ones in yet. So we'll wait for that one. Reoffending rate, reduce it to 30%. Yep, it's back up to 42. We're getting, obviously, the inmates. So the inmates can just arrive with a high reoffending chance. And then as the experience of our facility, then, you know, it shapes and moulds their behaviours. Which, basically, at this point is getting stuck across a footbridge and then just shaking your head constantly in the fight club, which is, I think, 90% of the experience of these inmates. They're not drones, you know, they need more free time to keep them going. That's about staff members. Alright, fair enough. That checkpoint, I was going to say, that's not staffed. It is now, though, which is good. We can have a look at grants. We're up to 18,000. Question is... Oh. Strong, tough, and volatile, and strong and tough. Okay. Is there not any armed guards around here? Guard response. Because I think that guy's... No, they're being healed, which is good. Alright. What I'm going to do, because we've seen that... It's quite common. I'm going to assign some guards. I'm going to assign some guards to the front bit of this, because they can taser through the wall. Just having them assigned would be some benefit. There's some more staff. And how is the place actually looking? It's not looking overly dirty. Actually, I don't think it is at all. Needs, hygiene, environment. It's all alright. There's that need for luxuries, but we don't have any way for the inmates to get that. I haven't done a shakedown in a while. Let's run one of those. Boiling point. Needs. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at last 24 hours. Found a needle. You can see there's a supply of weapons, tools, narcotics, and luxuries. I don't know how. Doing the search now. 791 places. Was that the best idea? Don't think it's too much of a problem, per se. There's exports and nice cash flow and recycling and such. Still have our forestry over here, which we haven't really changed up. We just placed it and have been letting it run. Which is alright. There's a glass window stuck in that doorway. Yep, because of course. Oh, we found a chainsaw. Really? Yeah, see, stuff's been brought in, but it doesn't really enter the facility. It gets found. I mean, there's a fork that was brought in, smuggled in apparently. It got all the way to here, and it was found. But the main thing is it was found. Stun ban. That was brought in, as was a chainsaw. Didn't order those. Shears. Didn't order any of this. But that's why it's contraband, I guess. Dave was a bit hacked off, standing around there, as is Jace. The thing with the footbridge is, some may say people get stuck on them. Others may say they just like the view from up there. It's definitely the former, but if we need to put a narrative to things, then there you are. So, shakedown is finished. People are furious. I mean, you can sort of understand it. They are furious. And now danger level is going down. really going down. Is it that freedom need again? Is it the dance class? Tears it. I think it's because they're not getting let out. Look at that. All these solitary doors open to do open lock door. I mean, do I need more guards? I need more door servos, or change these to be just a standard cell door. I think that's the problem. How many guards are free? There's only 6 available. But there's 24 doing jobs, and those jobs are to open the doors. Okay. The prison needs cleaning. Alright. We did ask about, you know, is it in need of more cleaning? Well, we might as well hire up. We'll hire up. Door? So CCTV is pretty much okay. Let's get some wiring. So utilities, wiring connections, and CCTV. 1, 2, 3, and then there's the last one. Door servos are in. I'll put in those connections now so we can get these set correctly, like so. And there's one more CCTV. One more CCTV. Oh, and apparently lots of this as well. It takes a while to get them installed. But so far, no escapes, which is the whole point. They don't. It keeps saying about not drones, you know, and that's the. Where is it? Needs staff needs. Do I knock the brakes up? 25%. Okay, we'll see if that removes that message, basically. My concern is the cash flow. My concern is that these doors are not opening anymore. And I think it's because of the guards. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But it's happened. So, I went to right-click and open the door, and because of that, it's cancelled the clone. Okay, now, if I was to click on that, it should just reorder the bits and put them back in. It does mean ripping stuff out and then placing it back again, because that's often what it does. But let's see what happens. It's not something I'm going to tell them to stop dismantling that one and this and that one either. Oh, but looks like I can't stop it. It's happening. That's just bad. And look at that. They're just not... the doors are just not getting opened. Where are the guards in all of this? Doing jobs. Some are on break. Some are patrolling. Guards doing jobs standing around. Let's get 4 more guards. The amount of guards we have per inmate is curious. I do think that we're going to be changing these solitary doors. They're secure. They're just a bit of a nightmare. And yeah, there's all them gym mats in storage now. So they'll probably have them in deliveries ready to install, but as soon as I cancelled it, they then moved it over. We shall see. Oh, hang on. What on earth is happening here? Have the guys removed some wall? Yeah. There's big chunks of wall have went missing. Okay. Well, that's been a bit of Prison Architect, and that's been an absolute nightmare. That is one of the worst mess-ups I've made. And that says something. Alright. Well, we are going to leave it there for now. The plan was to get this built, but mistakes happen. Mistakes have been made. I guess what is to do now is, well, is to fix them. And the way we do that is by manually placing all of the objects. So that'll be fun. Alright. Projector, yes. Some of them are easy. Some of them not so easy. So like this projector. Like that goes in there. That's that done. I'm just putting in the automation stuff first and making sure that everything is set to like what it should be. Because I don't want any more problems with people getting stuck or anything like that. And door control system. Right. That's saying it is a solitary and a cinema and a fight club. Fight club? Yeah. Fight club like that. Okay. Well, common room as well. I'll designate all the rooms. That'll help us when we come to place the items. Like that. Alright. We're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We definitely need to finish this off. It's been taking a long time. And me trying to open the doors has broke it. But it's not like something we can't salvage. And it's not an insurmountable task. It's just going to take some time. But while we're on it, do I want to remove the solitary doors? Let me know what you think in terms of the solitary doors. Do you think we should remove them and replace them with standard doors to ease the burden of the guards? Or do we just leave them as they are and say that's secure, but it requires some manual intervention? I'm leaning towards the former just to make it easier for ourselves. We'll make a lot of money by selling them as well, which is curious. But yeah. Let me know what you think on that. And also programs. Do you think we should open up the pharmacological treatment to drug addiction and also alcoholics group therapy in and around the main cell blocks? Let me know on that one. And as always, comments in the comments. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, we'll hopefully finish this off in the forthcoming episodes. Let me know what you think. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.